24/7 is obviously coming. TT is already operating on markets that trade. Some of these European power markets, for instance, already trade in that fashion. So it will be a change. From a technology perspective, we are fully capable on that front. The capability is there. So I think it's going to be a gradual change when it comes to support functions, for instance. But from a technology perspective, we're fully ready with that change.
As a matter of fact, it's much more a matter of support over the weekend. We already have team to support over the weekend. Step by step, we will transition to a weekly basis to a 5-day a week to a 7-day a week.
How does TT Clearing fit into the broader trading technologies ecosystem?
TT Clearing is a result of the acquisition of ATO by Trading Technology in 2024. I'm one of the founders of ATO. We created the company in 2000. And for the last 25 years, we have worked on providing allocation, matching, clearing and confirmation software services to our clients. As you may know, Trading Technology was mainly known for this execution. So since the acquisition of ATO, now TT Clearing, we are able to provide a full range of service from execution to clearing and also margin with the acquisition recently of OpenGamma. With TT Clearing, we are able to manage more than millions of clearing trades every day.
What are the biggest challenges facing clearing firms in today's post-trade landscape?
Regulation. All our clients are facing a huge pressure from regulator. For the last 10 years, with Dodd-Frank, EMIR, MiFID, most recently with the demist regulation put in place by the FCA, we have tried to help our clients in providing services to cope with all this new regulation. The second thing is technology evolution. In 2000, when we have created ATO, 100% of our clients were enterprise, fully hosted by the clients. Since the acquisition of ATO by Trading Technology, we have migrated to a fully hosted environment. So we are now able to provide full hosted services, clearing services to our clients so that the client can really concentrate on their main business. We provide full services from installation to market evolution with the service provided by TT right now.
What differentiates TT Clearing from its competitors?
We are not only a technology provider. For the last 25 years, we have closely worked with our client in providing allocation, matching, clearing. We really have a huge expertise in post-execution. So we are able to help our clients in a very complex post-execution world. For example, recently FCA have put in place a demist regulation. We have optimized our software to provide all the features to be able to monitor all this new regulation into our software.
What is the added functionality of integrating OpenGamma into TT?
TT is really well known for its front office, for its F&O execution capabilities, but actually the vision and the capabilities are much broader than that. TT is a cross-asset, a multi-asset execution platform. That's on the pre-trade side, but it also has multi-asset post-trade capabilities, including TT Clearing. On the OpenGamma side, it's a similar journey. We started with an ETD focus for margin call validation, and we then, over 10 years, expanded into a cross-asset, pre- and post-trade optimization solution. And I guess both visions are really aligned. Both OpenGamma and TT are about capital efficiency, bringing capital efficiency to a derivatives markets. And that's the opportunity for OpenGamma. Our opportunity is embedding our analytics into the front office execution tools at TT and in the post-trade clearing tools that TT Clearing offer.
How does the new TT margin product work?
Our thesis was to bring capital efficiency to derivatives. So with regulation and with volatility, the amount of margin that clients have to post for derivatives keeps increasing, and it keeps getting more and more volatile. What that means is when you're trading derivatives, you have to put a lot of cash down as collateral. Our mission at OpenGamma was to allow our clients to trade derivatives more efficiently. So to get a better understanding of what is driving their margin requirements, what it is in real time and what is going to be in the near future, what it could be in stressed market conditions, and also how they can reduce it without changing the market risk of their positions. Our mission is really to allow derivatives traders, and by that I mean any firm trading derivatives, to be more capital efficient when they trade those products. There's various product integration streams that are going on, OpenGamma and TT. There's integration into the execution capabilities so that on a pre-trade basis you can see the margin impact of executing a certain trade on different exchanges. You can also manage margin limits within the application. And then on a post-trade basis, we're working really closely with David and the TT Clearing team to embed our analytics into the clearing workflows to increase the efficiency and the automation of those.
How do your clearing and margin analytics offerings work together?
We have launched several new projects with the TT Margin team. One of them is the give-up optimization. We are able now to orchestrate give-up to a reduced margin call. This project was asked by one of our clients and is now available for all our clients.
This fits into that same thesis I was describing, where clients want tools that are more real-time, that offer better risk capabilities. So really by marrying TT Clearing's workflows with OpenGamma's risk analytics, we can offer greater automation. Give-up optimization is one, trade acceptance is another project where when you're either giving up trades for clearing or receiving trades for clearing as an executing broker or clearing broker, you want to be able to process these trades in real time, which is what TT Clearing offers, but also risk manage those on an automated basis. And that's the capability we bring to the table.
What future trends will shape the post-trade clearing industry?
Obviously, more and more STP. Clients want only to manage exception. That's the very first trend. Second one is TT Clearing was really focused on the ETD side. More and more clients are asking to integrate much more asset class. So this is what we have done recently with the cash bond. We are able to handle cash bond, also with FX, and obviously EI. We use EI for the development cycle of all our projects. Next step is to integrate EI into our matching capabilities. This will be launched really quickly. End of the year, we'll be able to provide an EI integrated to our matching tool.
From our perspective, it's the same themes. So one of those themes is regulation. So we have EMIR 3.0 coming in, and that is basically the intent there is to provide more transparency into margin calculations and margin simulations. So, OpenGamma will play a key part in that. There's regulation coming in the US with US Treasury clearing and those US Treasury repos being cleared, which is a new thing for the industry, which will basically attract a different margin regime, and that is going to be new for all market participants. So we will play the same role we've played in other asset classes, which is work with our clients to provide more transparency and optimization around those margin requirements. And as David said, AI is a big theme. So we're embracing AI both from a development perspective. We use it extensively within the R&D team, and then we're embedding it in the product to provide the user experience that our clients expect.